Hello everybody, today we're doing a video for GTA car kits in a 2005 Honda Accord, and today we're going to be installing our pure Bluetooth kit. So we're going to go over what tools you need. You'll need some type of Phillips screwdriver, panel removal tools, and some sort of tool in order to remove this little piece right here, in order to move the car to neutral. And if you have manual, this is irrelevant. So we're gonna take our panel removal tool and we're gonna first remove this panel around the gear select there. So we're just gonna get underneath. So there's about 4 clips holding this piece. So you start with the back ones, and then you do the middle ones. It comes off. So we're gonna put the car in neutral. Make sure that your e-brake is up. And now we're gonna disconnect this piece. So there's clips on the sides here for the heated seats that we're gonna remove. Once you do that, right here, we're gonna again use something thin, and you have to get underneath here and kind of pop this piece open, and also use your panel removal tool just like that. So there's 2 clips at the bottom which hold this piece in. Once you remove that, you're gonna see that there's 2 Phillips screws over here. So there's 2 Phillips screws. There's one right here and one over here, and we're gonna go ahead and remove them. So now that the screws are out, this piece will just come off. There's a connection right here for the power outlet, so you just have to press on this clip and then you can remove it. Just gonna put it to the side. Once you do that, there's 2 screws. There's one right here and one over here, and we're gonna go ahead and remove those. That's in order to remove the middle pocket. So now this pocket is ready to come out, and we're gonna use our panel removal tool and tilt this forward, and we're gonna get it behind just like that, and kind of pull on it to take it out. There's only 2 holding it on top, so one here and one over there, and the 2 screws that we removed. That's the only thing that holds it in place. So once it's removed, if you look underneath here, so right here underneath the radio, this is the connection where our kit is gonna plug in. As you can see, it's right there and open. So now we're gonna show you what comes in our kit. So this is our pure Bluetooth kit, and with the kit you're gonna get a harness cable, and this for this particular car, this white connection is gonna plug in where we showed you earlier. Then it has an auxiliary cable, which we're also gonna show you where to run, and there's a microphone to run here, over here to all the way to the A pillar. We're gonna show you how to wire that also. And while you're installing it, there's also an option to wire. There's a USB charger on this module, so you're able to wire charging cable for whatever smartphone or some kind of device that you might have. So we're gonna show you in this particular car how to wire it with a Apple charging cable. So first thing we're gonna do is just plug in our harness cable at the bottom. So we're gonna take our connection and just plug it inside. Very easy. We're gonna take our module, and this harness goes into the module. And once you do this step, the step that is left to do is to wire the microphone. So in order to wire the microphone, first thing you gotta do is you gotta make sure that the steering wheel is all the way up. We're gonna grab our panel removal tool, and we're gonna remove this, just drop down this panel underneath the steering wheel so we can feed our wire all the way here into the middle. So we're just gonna take the panel removal tool, pull it towards you, and this just pops out. Same thing on this side. We're gonna take our panel removal tool. We're actually gonna start from the corner right here. And pop it down. Same on this side. And that should give us just enough space to run the wire. Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna grab this rubber piece and Also, to help with the wiring of this cable, we're gonna remove this panel just like that to see where the cable is going. So we're gonna take our microphone and we're gonna start from the top, kind of put it behind the panel and stick it in there. And once you put the microphone in, we're gonna stick our wire over here in this space between the rubber piece and the panels in the car. And so now we're gonna have to get this wire behind the dash. So we're gonna stick it in here, just like that. So now you have the wire coming to the inside in the back of the dashboard, and now you can put this rubber piece back so you don't see any wire. And now over here we're gonna stick it behind the dash. Now you're gonna be able to put the panel back, and then now we're gonna show you how to wire the rest of the wire from the inside. We're gonna continue fishing the wire, and like I said earlier, the main point is to have it behind the dash and not hanging anywhere. Just like that. And now one of the last steps is to catch it right here, which can be a little tricky. And in case you can't do it with your fingers, you can always use some type of a coat hanger right here. Have it on the inside. So once you have it on the inside, we're gonna take it and we're gonna connect it. There's a port on this module where it says microphone right here, so we're just gonna plug it in. And now we're gonna show you how to wire the auxiliary cable and the optional charging cable. And I forgot to mention earlier, but you're gonna need some type of a drill. So we're gonna take our middle compartment, and we're gonna just drill a hole right over here, just big enough for the auxiliary wire, so this piece right here, to fit through. So we're gonna take our drill, like I mentioned earlier, we're gonna drill it right here. So this should be big enough for the auxiliary cable to fit through, so we're just gonna clean this off right now. So now we're gonna put the wires through. So we're just gonna simply drop them inside the compartment right here, and we're gonna take the other two ends and plug them into our module. So there's one for the charging cable, and right here it says auxiliary, so that's where we're gonna put in our auxiliary. So in this particular car, the best spot to leave the module would be somewhere here to the side, like right around here. Make sure that you're kind of tucking the wires nicely, and that none of them are in the way for this middle compartment to go in. So now we're going to show you how our pure Bluetooth works in this particular cord. So we're going to turn the radio on to its first position, the ignition. So the radio turns on, and we're going to press the CD button. So if you have the CD inside, it would first go to your CD, and then the second time you press it, it would go to the CDC mode, which you didn't have before. We're actually going to go into our phone settings, into the Bluetooth. We're gonna go into the GTA car. Right here it shows GTA car kit, so we're gonna pair to it. So once it's paired, now any music that you're gonna play over on your phone, you're gonna hear it through your radio, just like that. And if you switch music, you can switch the music from the actual phone, or you can use these buttons on the radio, just like that. And if you have steering wheel controls like this particular car, same thing. As you can see, everything is done by Bluetooth, so there's no cables attached right now. And this charging cable, you can connect it at the same time. It's gonna start charging your phone, just like that. And if somebody gives you a phone call right now, we'll show you. The music will pause, and you're gonna hear the ring go through the speakers. And there's two ways to answer. You can answer either through the phone or by using the skip button to go to the next song. We're just gonna press next song, and it's gonna answer the phone call. Same thing to hang up. And we're back to playing our music. So right now it's playing by via Bluetooth, and we showed you earlier how to wire this connection. So in order to get music out of auxiliary, we're gonna use our disc minus, disc plus buttons on this radio, and we're gonna go to disc 2, and the Bluetooth stops playing, and now you can use the auxiliary. So it's simple, just plug it in, press play, but you don't have controls of the music. So this would be good for something like any type of MP3 player that you might have that doesn't have Bluetooth. And if you want to go back to Bluetooth, we're gonna use the disc button to go to the next song. I mean to the disc 1 right here. So disc 1 is Bluetooth and disc 2 is auxiliary. So it's pretty simple to use, and I hope you liked our video. This was a video for GTA Car Kits in 2005 Honda Accord, and we'll see you next time.